Day by Day Kids Bible, Day 233. A Party at Matthew's. Matthew 9, 9 through 15, Mark 2, 13 through 20, Luke 5, 27 through 35. Jesus walked out by the lake. Lots of people came to see him there. He started teaching them. Then Jesus saw Matthew. Matthew was sitting at his tax table. He was a tax man. He took the tax money that people had to pay. "Follow me," said Jesus to Matthew. So Matthew followed Jesus. He gave a big dinner party for Jesus. It was at his house. Tax workers and many other people came to his party. Some of the Jewish leaders came to the party too, but they didn't like taxmen. These men took more money than they should. The leaders talked to Jesus' friends about it. "Why are you eating and drinking with these tax workers? They are sinners." Jesus heard what the leaders said. "People who are well don't need a doctor," said Jesus. "Sick people do. Why don't you go and learn what this means? I want your kindness, not your gifts. I didn't come to find people who are doing right. I came to find people who are doing wrong." Then the leaders said, "John's followers go without food to worship God. They do it while they pray. The followers of Jewish leaders do it too, but your followers eat and drink." "The groom is with his friends," said Jesus. "Will his friends stop eating now? One day the groom will be gone. Then there will be days when they don't eat." At the pool, John 5, 1 through 15. Sometime later, Jesus went to Jerusalem for a Jewish holiday. Now in Jerusalem there was a gate called the Sheep Gate. Near the Sheep Gate there was a pool. 5 covered sidewalks led to the pool. Lots of sick people came to the pool. They thought the water could make them well when it bubbled. People who couldn't see came. People who couldn't move would lie down there. One man hadn't been able to walk for 38 years. Jesus saw him lying by the pool, so Jesus asked him, "Do you want to get well?" "Yes," said the man, "but no one will help me into the pool. The water bubbles. Then I tried to get in, but somebody else always gets in first." Then Jesus said, "Get up, pick up your mat, walk." Right away, the man's legs got strong. He picked up his mat and he walked. Now this happened on a worship day. The Jewish leaders saw the man carrying his mat. They said, "This is worship day. God's law says not to carry mats on a worship day." "A man has made me well," he said. "He told me to pick up my mat and walk." "Who is this man?" asked the leaders. "Who told you to pick up your mat and walk?" The man who had been well didn't have any idea. He didn't know who had made him well. Jesus had quietly moved away. He had moved into the crowd standing around the pool. Later, Jesus saw the man at the worship house. Jesus said, "You are well now. Don't sin anymore." Not being able to walk is bad, but it is not as bad as what could happen if you keep sinning. Then the man went and found the Jewish leaders. He told them that Jesus had made him well. Father and Son, John 5, 16 through 47. The Jewish leaders got angry at Jesus. It was all because he made someone well on a worship day. "My Father is always at work," said Jesus. "He is even working today, so I'm working too." The leaders didn't like to hear this, so they tried to find a way to kill Jesus. They thought he didn't care about the worship day. What's more, he was calling God his own Father. He was making himself the same as God. Jesus talked about himself. He said, "The Son can't do anything by himself. He only does what he sees his Father do. Whatever the Father does, the Son does too." "The Father loves the Son," said Jesus. "He shows the Son everything he does. He will surprise you. He will show the Son even greater things than you've seen. The Father gives life to the dead. In the same way, the Son gives life too." "The Father doesn't judge anyone," said Jesus. "He lets his Son judge. Then everyone will treat the Son like he is important. It's just like making the Father important. What if you don't treat the Son like he's important? Then you aren't treating the Father like he is important. The Father is the one who sent the Son. Listen to me," said Jesus. "Believe the one who sent me. Then you'll have life forever. You won't be blamed. You have moved out of death into life. It's time for the dead to hear the Son's voice. Everyone who hears will live. Don't be surprised, said Jesus. Someday, all people in their graves will hear the Son's voice. They'll come out of their graves. People who did good things will get up and live. People who sinned will get up and be blamed. You went to see John, said Jesus. He told you the truth. John was like a lamp. He gave light for a while. You chose to enjoy his light. But I am able to tell about my Father better than John. The Father gave me work to finish. That's what I'm doing. My work shows that the Father sent me. The Father tells about me, said Jesus. He sent me. You didn't hear his voice. You didn't see how he looks. His word doesn't live in you because you don't believe me. You work hard at studying God's word, said Jesus. You think that's the way to have life forever. The same words you study tell about me, but you won't come to me to have life. It's important that people cheer for me, but I know you, said Jesus. I know God's love isn't in your hearts. I come to you in my Father's name, but you don't believe me. Other people come in their own names. You believe them. You want other people to cheer for you, but you don't even try to get God to cheer for you. Moses wrote about me, said Jesus, but you don't believe what Moses wrote. So how can you believe what I'm telling you?